Docker under Window, Docker, Fillet Scallop Chamfer. I've drawn out several shapes within my working document with help from the object tools from the toolbox. You can follow suit or create your own objects. Select one now, preferably a square, and let's start with the Fillet option. This option rounds off the corners of an object. You can define the radius in the Docker itself by using the arrows or entering in a number and then hitting Apply. The Scallop option is next. This option rounds a corner inward, creating a concave edge. Like the Fillet option, you're able to define your radius by using the arrows or entering in the number itself. Once satisfied with your radius measurement, hit Apply. You'll notice that this cannot be applied to the objects that have already had the Fillet option applied. Either undo the Fillet command or draw or select the new shape to apply the Scallop option. When you hit Apply, your object is automatically converted to curves. Speaking of which, you'll notice you can apply Scallop to an object multiple times, whittling away your square as though it's Swiss cheese. The chamfer option applies a new angle to your corners, cutting them off. You can adjust 2 points to create that distance, either locked together or separately. What about an asymmetrical object? Use the pen tool from the toolbox to draw a multi-cornered object and fill it with whatever color you want. Starting with the Fillet option, set the radius to an arbitrary number and hit Apply. Even though this object was already a curve, multiple corner options can be applied to it so long as it has corners. Undo and cycle through various options to get a feel for what this Docker can do to different types of objects. What happens when an object has both curves and angles? Delete your object and use the pen tool to draw a new one. Give your object multiple angled corners and curves. Mix it up a bit. Go from curve to angle and curve again and back to angle. When playing with a new Docker or tool, give yourself options to really check out and understand the behavior of that Docker or tool. Give your object the fill color of your choice. You can do so in the Color Docker, Windows, Docker, Color, or in the Object Properties Docker. I really dig blue, so once again, here's a blue object for us to play with. I'll resize the object so changes that we apply to it are easily seen by you. Once again, I'll start with the Fillet option. Adjust the radius if you wish and hit Apply. In my case, it only rounds out the bottom left corner of the object. What did it do to your object? Scallop, on the other hand, has very light preview lines showing you'll be creating a few concave curves within my object's edge. It may help to change the fill color of your object if you're having a hard time seeing them. Apply Scallop a few times to see how the object changes over multiple applications. Sometimes the scallops are concave, and on rare occasions, they're convex. Undo these applications, and let's check out Chamfer for a final look at this Docker. The preview lines are, again, very light and slight. I'll change the distance to something greater so that it's more noticeable. Hit Apply, and watch as the left side of the object's cut off a bit in straight lines. Thank you